As soon as we matched, she messaged me first. I believe, or did I message?
We were in the bathroom and she was like, "Oh, like the guy that you came here for, like I think he's feeling me." That we FaceTimed, and I like that was like it for me. Like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Lana,
and I'm Tony.
Today we are going to be telling you guys the story of how we first met. I'm gonna kind of get right into it. I have a couple notes on my phone that I want to make sure that we touch on when we're talking about it. I feel like this is long overdue. We've been on YouTube for about 2 years. Even though we haven't been consistent, we've been here.
We've been getting some views and stuff.
So Antonio and I have been together for almost 4 years, November 5th. And I feel like we kind of got to give you guys a little bit of a backstory of how we got there.
How we got there.
Yeah, not just how we met, a little bit of the backstory of how we got there.
So at the time before we met, I was in Mobile, Alabama. I was working at Regal's. I was an assistant manager there. At the time, I had friends that lived out here in California. So like since COVID, I was visiting every Halloween just to see them. This is my third time coming out, so I was pretty much already kind of familiar with the scene. My friends was out here. I'm shooting a music video with my friend Rod and my boy Omar. This when they was living out here at the time. Shout out to them, man. They was really giving me great hospitality while I was out here. They was helping out a lot. At the time, my mom was already made up with LA because I was like, this feel like home. So I was like, I gotta for sure like come back.
Mine is basically kind of the same story of like Antonio background wise. I'm not from LA. I'm from New York. I was going to school. It was my last year of school. So I had just graduated from college, got my bachelor's degree. And the original plan for me actually was to move to Connecticut with 2 of my friends at the time. However, the apartment that I was supposed to be moving into just kept getting pushed back further and further. The plan for me was always to take a gap year. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna use my last 2 paychecks that I have, put that security deposit down, and move out here. Literally $60 in my pocket, moved out here. That is July of 2021. And when did you move out here?
It was around January.
Yeah, January.
January. It was on the 25th of January.
Yeah, the 25th of January. Yeah, literally. Okay, so we'll get to that too. When you came out here, what point in your life were you at?
At that time when I was visiting, I seen myself just like out here eventually and just continuing music and stuff. Like I am now, just continuing music and stuff. I didn't know that I was going to find somebody before coming out here. Okay,
so that was my second question because so when I moved out here too, like my plan again, we've been out here for almost 4 years. Yeah. My plan when I first moved out here was to be here for a year for a gap year and then go get my master's. Did not happen that way. When you came out here, were you looking for love? Like were you in the stage where you thought that you were gonna be with somebody?
I was not. Like I didn't want to. That wasn't even on my mind. I was literally just out here trying to record music and be. You feel me? On top of my game, be up and coming. People can, be able to come back out here and have a name for myself. I wasn't really thinking about like falling for nobody or nothing.
I kind of feel like I was in the same position too because like I had been in a really, really abusive situation, which maybe I'll talk about that.
Another video.
But I was in a really abusive situation, which also pushed me. It was like a year and a half since that situation. I was like, I'm coming out here to live my life, do what I want to do, and like I was not looking for love.
That was another thing. It was just like I felt like where I was at, I was stuck. And what I wanted for my career, what I do is just music. And if you guys aren't, follow me on Instagram where all my music content is going to be at. Rosary Hills, okay?
And follow on our personal page, or my personal page, Alana Mitch, and our couples page, Tony and Lana. So make sure that you guys are following that. And if you're enjoying the video for up to this point, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. But let's get back into it.
Honestly, like I had no intentions of falling in love or nothing. I was just trying to just make music and just do what I do. And I felt stuck back home. I feel like none of that was possible because it was just like a quiet town. Not quiet, but in its own ways. Like motion-wise, it was quiet. It wasn't too much going on. And if it was people trying to have stuff going on, it was just like, it wasn't a good area for like me personally.
I definitely feel like for both of us, like moving out here was, or for you at the time it was coming out here and visiting. For me, it was moving out here was like fresh start. Like,
Yeah.
it was definitely, like showing up for ourselves in the way that we wanted to. So it definitely was, like, a fresh start in general.
Yeah, for sure.
So now, moving on to exactly how we met. During this time, I had a roommate, too. It was one of my old friends. We are not friends anymore, but...
Man, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story. We have to actually tell you about that story time another day. But when I moved out here, I had a friend at the time. She was moving with me, which is part of the reason why I was able to move out here. Everyone knows LA is expensive. And at 21, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coming out of COVID, it was something else.
Crazy, yeah, for sure.
She really wanted to go out on Halloween. Me, at the time, I think we just talked to you guys about how I have Crohn's disease, and I have been struggling for years with it. I was in remission for the last 2 years, but recently it started back up. But during this time, I also was in a flare-up as well. So I was struggling a lot. This girl that was my roommate at the time, she wanted to go out all the time. She wanted to drink all the time. And because it was Halloween, rightfully so, I mean, we're young. But because it was Halloween, she was like, let's go out. I want to go out. At this point, I had no Tinder, no BLK, no Hinge, none of that. Like, I did not want any of that. She was like, download BLK and we'll message some people so that we could see what's the vibe. Because again, we're new here. We don't know a lot of people. She was like, so we can see kind of like what the vibe is. Maybe go to a party, house party, whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'll go on it. She was looking. I was looking at the time. And I saw Antonio.
Y'all know it's crazy, right? So now I'm going to tell y'all my part. It's crazy because it's pretty much happened the same way with the BLK thing. Me and my friends was all together and we was trying to pretty much like see where all the parties and stuff was and see if we could meet people to like have fun and stuff. And they told me about BLK, so I downloaded it and then I seen her. Mm-hmm. Then I matched with her.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we matched, she messaged me first. I believe. Or did I message you first?
Honestly,
I think I messaged you first. No, I did message you first. I said hey or something like that, and then you just gave me your number.
No, I think I reached out first, and I was like,
sure?
hey, like, do you know what the vibe is? And yes. Oh, yes. Okay.
No, I said that because you was at work. That's how I know.
No, I wasn't at work.
You was. You said. No. Hold on. Because I remember that day because we met the day before the day we were supposed to meet. Because I wanted to meet that same day as when we first met. But she was like, I have work. So we ended up planning it the next day.
Yes, but yes. Okay, yes.
Remember?
Yeah, so we were gonna hang out that Friday, but I had work. However, we were gonna meet a couple days before because we were texting like maybe for 2-3 days before the actual Halloween. Yeah, actual
Halloween. Yeah.
But during this time, y'all, again, I was in a really bad flare up. So if anyone knows, you get sick so easily. Like anyone coughs on you, you got something. You got whatever. You got tuberculosis.
And it's crazy though, by the way, because the whole time we was together that day first meeting, she didn't look like she was sick of nothing.
Listen how bad I was. Now, don't get me, okay, y'all, because I know during this time it was COVID and I should not have gone out. But I had COVID and the flu. Both of them at the same time. Tested positive for both of them at the same time. I was diagnosed on Thursday morning and we were supposed to go out Friday night. So Thursday I was like, Wednesday I started feeling sick. That's when he wanted to hang out. Thursday I was like, I was dead. I had to, hop over to urgent care. And the roommate that I had at this time, this is how I know it was fate that we had to meet each other, because if I didn't know this weirdo girl forcing me to go out while I was sick, I would have never.
Crazy, but hey.
No, it's low key crazy, but I have to say I'm appreciative because I would have never met my husband, my legal husband.
My wife.
But when I was so sick and I was like, oh my God, like I do not think I can go out. I was telling this girl, I was like, I cannot go out. And she was like, no, you have to. Like, I'm not going to go out by myself. I don't know anybody. It's Halloween. Like, you need to get it together. Drink some NyQuil and be fine. Y'all, the day of, I had drank so much NyQuil. I was like trying to stay up. I was also drinking. I do not recommend. Please. 21, young. Frontal lobe has not developed, okay? Like, it was not developed. I was drinking. I was so sick, but this girl was like, no, you just take a shot. You'll be fine. Drink some NyQuil. That night, I think I was texting you like, hey, I'm not feeling the best type of thing. And you were like, yeah, or actually, I don't even think I did. I think I was texting the other girl that came with us. Because another girl came with us. But I was like, I'm not feeling that good.
Because this whole time I didn't even know you were sick. You didn't even let me know you were sick.
Yeah, like, it was so bad. So We're in the car. Our Uber's here. I was like a little LA Dodgers baseball player.
We weren't dressed up. Y'all was asking us if we gonna dress up. I said nobody's gonna dress up because we ain't come prepared to dress up.
But you know, girls at Halloween, like we were prepared for it.
Yeah.
I remember being in the Uber and I had my head out the window, like just having like the air on my face and stuff like that. Like I passed out for like 2 seconds and like she like pushed me and she's like, "Girl, we're here," and I'm like, "Okay, like suck it up, like act alive." So now we're at your Airbnb. So you take it from over there.
So pretty much, right? We at the Airbnb and stuff. I took a shower, boom, boom. I called them before just to let y'all know because actually, a few of my friends came along, but it was OD. I ain't gonna lie, it was OD.
There is OD guys.
There's OD niggas in there.
And just the 3 of us girls.
I called them to make sure, like, is it okay? Y'all gonna feel safe? Like, just let y'all know that it is gonna be more men than there's women there at the moment because my homeboys bring other homeboys and they homeboys, and I didn't know that was gonna be there.
Right. I appreciate that's like how Antonio's personality is. Like to even think like I don't know if it's because you have sisters, but to even just to let us know like, hey, like the original plan was 3 and 3, I think.
Yeah, it was.
But now it's like 7 and 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just making sure that you guys still feel comfortable with the situation, which I felt was like a really nice thing to do.
And that's another thing I want to touch on, man. 'Cause these niggas drink almost all the damn liquor before the females can even get to the function. Like already before the female get to the function, that had me pissed off for a second. I ain't gonna lie. It came in. They only probably had like this much.
Yeah, it was
left.
literally just a little bit of.
I was like, ain't no way. It was a lot of crazy stuff that I have to remember. Remember when the girl?
No, so we like I went in, we said hi, whatever, and like immediately I was like, oh, I see my man. Like I see my man. And I told my friends like, okay, like I'm going to go talk to the guy I came here for.
Yeah.
So me and Antonio were talking, things like that. So I think you took us up to the rooftop. At first. At
first, no. Before I took y'all to the rooftop, I took y'all inside to introduce y'all to like. To Ron and James and the other ones.
And then we went upstairs.
And then I took y'all inside my room because I wanted to look inside the room. And then after that, y'all came out. And then we end up going up to the sky top.
Yeah, so we went up there. We like talked for a little bit. And mind you guys, again, I have COVID and the flu, so I'm like, I felt like my nose was so. I'm like, I was talking like this the entire time. Like,
I didn't. Mind you, it was cold too. It was cold as hell outside, but they had the campfire thing out, so we was just sitting in front of it, just talking to each other and stuff.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm wearing literally damn near no clothes. Like, we're gonna insert pictures right now of like how we were dressed, how we were looking, like, and it was cold outside. But I was like, oh my god, like I can't. Yeah. I'm dead. Like I feel like I'm dead. And I think you were like, oh, like let's go inside and we can like it's getting cold. Like let's go outside, whatever. So we went inside because the game again, the goal was for us to go pregame and stuff
before we go to the party.
Yeah.
We went downstairs. We were sitting down and stuff, talking and stuff.
Another thing. Another thing. So the girl I was with, she was wearing like these really really high heels, and again, Antonio is a gentleman, so like he was like helping her down the stairs, and the girl that I was.
Hurt her, so she
fell. I guess she almost fell, and Antonio like helped her through, and they were steep ass fucking
it was steep ass stairs. I ain't gonna lie,
like very steep. But once we got back into his Airbnb, the girl I was with and then her friend, we were in the bathroom, and she was like, "Oh, like the guy that you came here for, like I think he's feeling me," and I was like. Okay, bitch. And again, this is a girl I relatively kind of know-ish. Yeah. So she was like, yeah, he just like helped me down the stairs, and I was like, okay, girl.
Right, like you almost broke your neck, like.
I thought he was feeling her because she said that, and I was like, well, I came here for him, and I'm not a girl that's like I'm not switching. I literally came here for the person I've been talking to for the last couple days, and that I'm attracted to at this function. So I was like, okay, like I guess or whatever. But immediately once we got outside, Antonio started talking to me again. So weird. But I remember her saying that, and I was just kind of like, that's a weird thing to say because you know that I came here.
Yeah, for me. Exactly.
For you, like, and I wanted to get to know you.
And I wasn't even thinking nothing like that. She literally almost like busted her head. She was the way how she felt. She almost busted her ass. That happened. That was crazy. So we were just downstairs in the B&B, just talking, chopping it up stuff, and then I played them my songs and stuff.
Yeah, but I started being like, okay, like let's wrap it up because we got to the function at 10:30. It's 12. We weren't at a party yet.
Oh my god, and that's another thing, right?
And I was sick, y'all. I'm running out of battery.
All right, so this happened, and it made me think that she didn't want to talk or nothing to me no more, right?
Yeah.
So they was already at the function before us.
No, I went for 2 seconds. I only went to drop them off though.
And I think, did you say that it was really nothing going on or something like that?
So after, so I guess she found like a party that she saw like from a promoter. Mm. We were like, okay, how about we go? We're gonna go, and you guys can also Uber and meet us over there. So we went into one Uber and Ubered over to this house party that was fucking lame as hell. So I texted Antonio being like, hey, it's lame. I'm probably gonna go to sleep, but if you guys want to meet them, you guys can.
Fellas, you know what I mean, Rev. Like when you feel like somebody is trying to be distant from you, or maybe they not. I was just in my head at the time when it happened. It just kind of was like kind of awkward because like it was just more of me like, damn, did she really like me, or did she? It was just like she ended up realizing that, nah, he's not the one. We pulling up to the function. She texted me while we were on our way there. She was like, hey, I'm about to go home. You guys can meet up with the other ones to go to the function. I told her, I said, no. I said, we're on our way. But I think you was already on your way home.
Yeah, I was already on my way home.
They was already there. Mm-hmm. So, like, we was like, you know what, let's just go to the function just see how it is. So, boom, we get there. As soon as we walk down the alleyway, they like, nope. They turn us right back around. The security, like, nope, go home.
Yeah, it was like
damn, like what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like kind of like odd.
So I text her and I was like, hey, they told us they just kicked us out, so I guess we just going home and tomorrow maybe we'll do something.
I was like, yeah, we kind of wrapped it up. Dang. And I was like, we wrapped it up.
That was our last time we even seen each other in person.
For like 4 months after that.
After that, we were just over the phone because I was trying to look with her the other day. And
I couldn't.
She couldn't because she was real sick.
I was so sick, y'all. You aren't understanding how sick I was.
All the way in Fulton.
And we're in the Hollywood area.
In Hollywood area, so it is a minute away. Now I know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I was in Fullerton bar hopping with my homeboys and stuff.
Basically, the next day, like, that happened, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I actually wound up blacking out. Probably some NyQuil and so I blacked out. I could not get up. Like, I was so sick for the next couple of days. I could not even, like, speak, breathe, move for the next 4 days. So Antonio was texting me the next night. He texted me. He's like, hey, like, we're gonna go out to this club or whatever. Like, do you guys want to come? I obviously told him, like, no, I'm so sorry. Like, I am too sick. I can't do that. And then he just kept checking on me. Like, so I don't know what it was, but it was almost like I kind of felt like I not fumbled, but I was kind of like, oh my God, like, he probably thinks I don't like him either because I was kind of like off NyQuil
and that was my last time seeing you. So in my head, I'm like, damn, maybe she was just trying to brush me off.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
I thought that.
So I was like, oh, but he kept putting pressure. Like, he did. He was like checking up on me. Yeah. Oh, do you need this? You want me to send you that? Da da da. Like, it was very cute. So I was like, oh, like, okay, like, I think he's still like is interested. Like, I think it was like his last day was like on that Sunday. And he was like, oh, we didn't get to hang out again, but, like, whenever you feel better, like, we should FaceTime. And I was like, oh, yeah, like, that's fine. And I think, like, 2 days after that, we FaceTimed. And I, like, that was, like, it for me. Like, it clicked. Like,
yeah, for sure. As soon as you hit me up and said, FaceTime me as soon as you get home, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm still in there.
Yeah.
Then I FaceTime as soon as I got home, and then boom.
After that, like, we were on FaceTime every day. I was working a remote job, and he was working at Regal.
Yeah, I was still assistant manager at Regal. And
Antonio would have me in his ear all day long while I'm at
during my shifts.
During his shifts.
Doing like the cleans, like going over when I'm closing, cleaning the theaters and stuff. Yeah, I work like almost 10 hours.
No, yeah, you were working like 10 hours.
I'll be working 10-hour shifts sometimes.
And he would literally be on the entire time. He would be on the, like, I would be talking to him through his headphones. He would be recharging them. He'd be switching out the headphones. I'd be at home working, like, because I was working my remote job. Mm-hmm. And we were on the phone. I don't think the day after when he got home, so I think it was like that November 1st, the day he got home, up until he came here, we were on the phone with each other every single day, all day long, morning to night, slept on FaceTime. Like, we were literally on the phone with each other 24/7.
My phone used to be burning.
And then we our anniversary is November 5th. So literally we met each other. It's crazy. Like, it's not for everyone. Like, this is like, results may vary, okay?
Yeah.
But we literally met each other one day, and a week after that, we were together. Like, official dating, we were dating. I don't know what it was, but, like, I knew, like, this is my husband. Like, this is going to be my husband.
Love you so much. Yeah, I knew you was gonna be my wife.
Like, it was just, like, instantly connected. Like, I don't think...
Yeah.
I don't know. There wasn't, like, a lot of conversations. I don't know how to explain it. And I feel like... I feel lucky that I have a love like ours. Because I definitely do know that, like, there is...
There's people that's dealing with hard shit out there, man.
Yes. Like, I mean, I was one of those people, like, it definitely is not, like... I feel like it's not a love that everyone gets to experience, which is so sad to say. But I really feel like when I met Antonio, that was my soulmate. Like, we were meant to meet each other here, not even both of our hometowns, nothing. Like, we were meant to meet each other how we met each other. Mm-hmm. And it just worked out perfectly.
It did. It worked out very perfectly. And I'm glad it did. I'm glad I got a chance to meet you.
I'm glad. I'm glad that she forced me to
go
I'm
glad she did
while
too,
I was sick with COVID and the flu.
Because
otherwise I literally would not have talked to him after that. Like, we just would not have.
We just never had a contact.
Fast forward to the last 3 months. Antonio was out here by January 25th.
Yep, January 25th, yep.
And we have been attached. Yep, and we've been attached to the hip ever since.
And it feel like it's a new year every time. It feel like every year feel like the first year.
Yeah.
It always feel like we just got together. It never feel like we've been together for a long time.
It's like a
refreshing
constant honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to explain it. I'm just grateful for that because, like I said, like, I don't think that the love that we have for each other, a lot of people have, and I just feel grateful for it. But I hope it's a love that people get. That makes sense. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's possible.
And then on top of it, my family loves Antonio. They literally love him.
My family loves her too.
Yeah, we're all locked in. Just to wrap it up, what are some final thoughts that you feel like, or final things that you learned within our relationship in the last 4 years?
That there is people out there that's gonna respect you and listen to you and take accountability, and also expect you to be great and not just worry about themselves. Yeah. Like, there's non-selfish people out there.
Yeah, like, we're not. I feel like that's true too. I feel like what I've learned is like I said, like, the bare minimum, it shouldn't actually be that much of a bare minimum. I feel like he's taught me a lot of things about, like, just loving yourself, being okay to ask for help and lean on another person, because I really don't feel like I've ever been able to lean on another person besides my sister. But that's like a different type of relationship.
And
but
that's
like,
the thing I feel like too, because I feel like I never was comfortable with asking my parents or anybody for something, or just like for help. Yeah. Even if it's guidance or just, money or something, anything, I just never thought about speaking on a topic like that to help me, because I just felt bad.
Your partner should be a person that you can lean on and, like, build with and grow with. I feel like I think we've meshed really well, and I feel like we've just learned to, like, be patient, kind, treat your partner just like you would treat a friend, like. And I think that sometimes that message gets lost. Like, some people get, like, super angry with their partners in the way that they wouldn't get angry with a friend. And it's just, like, maybe they would, but, like, I don't know. I feel like he's just taught me that, like, respect always goes both ways, and you will always be cared for, loved, and supported. And I just feel like that's... Same here, yeah, I feel like that's a blessing.
It definitely is a blessing.
We are gonna wrap up this video. We really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comments, tell us your guys' stories about how you met your partner. Yep. I want to hear some crazy stories.
Y'all single or y'all married? Y'all got baby daddy issues? Put it all down in the comment section. We look at all of it.
Make sure that you guys follow us on Tony and Lana, Lana Mitch,
and Rosary Hills.
So we will see you guys soon. Bye.